It's actually a really good mix, that. Sorry for cutting it short. That's Cardinal's mix. That's the start of his mix anyway. That was a show I did on Tuesday. I did a little guest mix, 30 minutes. I think it's the second half, so check it out on SoundCloud if you get a chance. Hopefully the stream's all good, because last week I did it downstairs, so hopefully everything is still set up as it should be. Welcome to all the new viewers. This is the feedback session. Let me just raise my chair. Where people send me tunes and I tell them whether or not I think it's good, basically, or bad. We've got loads to get through. I think there's 22 left on the list. 20, 21, 22. Look, the light reacts to my voice. How about that? I've got no aircon either. But it's a little bit cooler tonight, but I'm still sweating because it's hot up here. I'm in the attic. So, yeah, I'm dealing with it. Let me adjust my chair. My chair's too. I'm not going to say the word. I'll be with you in a moment. Need to sort my chair out. Hey, there we go. Right, let's get into it. What have we got? Roulette. Oh yeah, I weeded out all the dead links. I went through them all earlier. I didn't listen to them, but I deleted all the dead links, which took out about 10 tracks. So we should be good now, though. Let's start somewhere. Link works. It's a good start. Oh, and look, I've got the Windows keyboard. What that means is I can mute the mic from here now. Muted. Shortcut, son. We're all good. Right, let's start this off anyway. Yeah, the mic should be muted. Are you alright? Shortcuts work. Look at that. That was Redacted, the Janus project. That was nice. Thanks for sending that in. Good start to the show. I always write down notes. I'm never ever going to say the word you'll want me to say again. So I'm just going to use phrases such as low pass or adjust the EQ. I would say it dropped early and the intro is really quiet. You can see, in fact, you can see on the waveform the intro is really quiet, and also the breakdown section. Drums are good. I thought the drums sounded alright, actually, you know. The break, what have I got here? The bass is a bit stereo. I think there was a few notes where it sounded really wide. Best to do sub bass in mono if you're not. Maybe you are, maybe it was the bass sound above that, but it felt quite wide. The track lacked something though, I thought, and I don't know if it's a lead or something to give it a bit of a hook. You kind of had a hook going in the second half. At the end there was like that high pitched synth sound, but I feel like it needs something else. It felt a bit samey throughout. It ends abruptly as well, and it started abruptly, I thought, so something to consider. But there's a nice drum there, there's a nice bass, there's a vibe there. It just needs, I think it just needs some more love and some more ideas thrown at it. Maybe bring in a bit of piano. Maybe some bolder pads. I don't know. I'm not going to say it. I'm not going to say it. So, yeah, this is very true. Let's have a little look at the chat. I'm all the way over here today, aren't I? What's going on? You can't even see me. Hello. Let's see what the chat room's saying. I'm like, look how hot it is. I'm sweating. And it's cool today. This is crazy. This is going to be a short session. I'll tell you that now. Right. Can't hear it. It's too quiet. Yeah, I got that bit. The bass sounds super wide. That was from Toasty. Hello, Toasty. The heat is too much. You're right. You are right. Snare sounds very wide. Could just be me. Could do with a more obvious build up to the drop. I agree. Snare is also wide. I didn't clock that with the snare. What else we got? Where do you send tracks? Yeah, it's Discord server. I knew that one was coming. Where's Oris's Dysons? Can I borrow one? Can you send me one of your Dyson fans? You've got about 85 of them in your house, so do the right thing. Sounds very natural and punchy. That's from TZ. TZ sounds better. If you pronounce it TZ, you need to start calling yourself TZ. Yeah, Alpha Rhythm says maybe some drums in the intro or something leading up to the drop. Good shout. What else we got? Some piano chords. There you go. Oris, big up yourself. That's what I was saying. Atmosphere. Yeah, some good comments. Some good feedback. Where's Siran, Captain Ram, the Ram Man? No. Siran, the Ram Man, Captain Ram. He's giving no feedback. What's going on? He must be making a cup of tea. Oh, no, he has. Snare is wide. Disagree. Yeah, I disagree as well. I like the track. Solid foundations. Need some more elements in the mid hook line and some pads or something just to make it catchy. There you go. Sums it up nicely. All right. What? Let's move on. Thank you for sending that one in. Just needs a little bit more love, a little bit more vibe, and then send it back. Let's have another listen. Right. Next tune. HD. No. Vision. Vision? How do I say that? Zion. Magic. Mate, I've got a tune called Magic. Leave it out. That was Zion. Let us know how you say it. Zion Vision. Vision or Zion. That was magic. I suggest you rename that, son. Other than that, there was some good elements. Nice intro. Really nice vocal sample. I think it's a vocal sample. I've recognised the voice so much. I'm trying to... Someone let me know where that's from, because I do recognise it. The drop lets it down because the drum impact isn't there. The kick needs some layers. It needs some weight. There's basically all bass and no kick drum. And I've got the big speakers running today, so I'm giving it a good listen. I'm giving the bottom end a good listen today. The kick definitely doesn't exist practically. Overall, really nice track. I thought some really good elements. I do like your little crazy edits as well. I enjoyed those. The blippy synth, there's a little blippy high synth that to me is a bit too repetitive and gets annoying by the second half. I think you can use that more sparingly. Yeah, man, vibes there. There is a vibe. Maybe the vocals are a touch loud, maybe, if you're being picky. But I think really you need to get your drums on point to make this one work. But yeah, man, good vibe. Definitely. Let's have a little look at what the chat's saying. Let's have a look. Lot of comments. Right, pretty vibey, yes. I hear that British people put milk in their tea. That is... Let's stop the tea talk, because I don't think anyone actually knows how to make tea. I think the vocal here in the intro could use a large hall reverb. That's from Oris. Vocals are too abrupt, needs reverb. Okay, so maybe that's in the mix. That didn't sound too bad to me here, but yeah, I think that's more of a volume, personally. But kick sounds a tad quiet. The kick sounds like it don't exist. No kick challenge. Reverb needed on vocal. All right, so there's quite a few people are pointing that one out. Drums could be beefier. Yeah, vocals could do more processing. Okay, lots of people mentioning that. Drums could be saturated. Vibes, drums. Yeah, it's all drum talk. Vibe is nice to hell. Yeah, though I agree. The vibe is really nice. What else we got? My girlfriend has Moroccan roots. She knows how real tea is made. Well, if she has, you better learn how to spell Moroccan properly, because you're just going to insult her. What else? I think play around with those snare rolls a bit more. Play around with the pitching and different effects, so it sounds slightly different each time. The pitch on the vocal seems a bit strange. I need my glasses, man. I can't see shit. There's sweat in my eyes. Yeah, so it's all vocal and drum talk, really, which is kind of what we were saying. Rate the vibe. Oh, yeah, we should do that. Oh, do you know what I was going to do? I was going to make a little video that I could hit a button and it played... I'm going to do it for next week. It plays track of the week. So it's a bit like fucking X Factor where they do the golden ticket. I'm going to do it. And then next week, bang in the stream, I'm going to hit the button. The video is going to go big. And it's going to play a massive foghorn, and then you'll know who has tune of the week. I think that's a really good idea, if I don't say so myself. Right, Cyran, the Ram Man, Captain Ram says, really nice track here. I love the jungle vibe. Vocals could do with more reverb and delay just to bring some depth. Clip your drums a bit more for some edge. Sounds too safe at the moment, yeah. I obviously know your inspiration on this track with the second 4/4 drop. Wicked foundations. Yeah, maybe an arpeggiated line or something to complement the pads and synth work. Yeah, some good tips there. All right, let's move on, I think. Oh, shit, sorry, yeah, it's HD, innit? My bad, HD remix. The original artist's vision, magic, sorry. That was me being hot and stupid. So if you're in here HD, hopefully you're lapping some of this up. Right, let's move on, shall we? John B style. Ah, fair play. In Dutch, it's Morocco. Okay, no, I take it back then. Siren, yeah, Siren, you send me the foghorn and I'll make the video. Send me a little tune of the week. I'll do the rest. Right, what we got? Spin the wheel of fortune. Oh, we've got a cat in a hat. Is that a cat in a hat? It's a cat in a cowboy hat, isn't it? Or a cat with a lampshade. I think. This is Elk. And it's called Sentimental. I think this is the best track yet. Right. That was Sentimental by Elk. I like your name, Elk. That's a good name. Hold up, we got a little outro going on. Something come in. Lot of attention to detail, man. I like that. That was cool. That was really cool. I think that's the best one yet for today. I know we've only played a few. Really like the style. Really like the style. I love the kick skip. The kick skip. I love how you did that. I think maybe at times a few too many. Just because unless you get the real people that are really into that kind of glitchiness, that you're going to lose some people, I think. So you can probably get a nice balance. What I would say though, the drums are a bit meek. Like they do need a bit more work in terms of the EQ, how they sit. Like they need a bit more weight, and the snare needs to be a bit more snappier and in your face. But other than that, I thought it was wicked. I think you should send it to different. Do you know the Pink Giraffe, Dexter's label? They like that sort of stuff. You should definitely pair that up with something and get it over to him. Because I mean, it's a wicked label, yeah. So yeah, consider it though, because that's the kind of, I think maybe, I don't know, that's the kind of stuff they like. So really good. I haven't got much more feedback than that. I thought it was really good. I really liked all the attention to detail. I liked the pads. I liked the intricacies. Some really nice touches. So yeah, man. I think it's different. It's triple F, is it? No. Or no E. Different. There you go. Right. Let's have a little gander at the comments. Let's go Elk. It's not as weird as you think as well. I know you've put here one of the weirdest tunes I've made. It's not that weird, honestly. Maybe compared to your straight up two-step Liquid, but it's not really. There's a lot weirder. So I won't worry too much on that. Right, the chords in the intro are a bit disorientating. That's Oris. Sounds like they're under a heavy LFO. Yeah, I quite like that. The cat is definitely on it. The cat made it. The Ultra Kettle is back. Sorry, I'm so sorry, Winslow, but you started this, man. You got to live with it. Didn't you see that woman who did the video about microwaving water? She got roasted for forever. So you're getting off lightly. Frederick Robinson vibes yet. I like the idea. There seems to be slight timing issues with the drums. I think that's what you're going for. Drums seem out of place. Yeah, you see, so it will throw some people off, but I know they're not. I know it's what you're going for, so stick at it. Yeah, TZ, sorry, yeah, minor oversyncopation. I think yeah, that's a good point. Let's keep going. What else we got? Makes me feel a bit dizzy, but I like the glitchiness. Some short vocal chops in there. That could work. That could make the second half a bit more interesting. Yeah, that's a good idea. I like that. What else? Oh, Pixis, hello. Pixis is on. Big up. Siran, like the vibe. A few times you lose the rhythm with the off placement. Kick drums, just take some out and it'll work better. Yeah, the drums are very groovy, which is making it a bit weird sounding. You could have a solid, more on-beat hi-hat loop instead, which may help the drums a bit instead of shuffly shakers. Liking the pads and the little edits and the different style. Okay. Some good comments here, man. Good comments. Just having a read. I feel like Aphex Twin and Frederick Robinson had a baby and this is it, which is a very good thing. Definitely not DJ or dancehall friendly, but that's not necessarily a bad thing. Well, there are some dance floors where it would be very friendly, but you have to find them. An elk is a type of moose. That is right. I think that is correct. Right, let's move on. I really like it, man. I really like it. I want to hear something else that goes with it. Could do with some more wacky shit on the old Goldfat. You never know. Do a Sigma, Liquid D&B for the win. Is that the YouTube channel? Do a Sigma and chuck some air horns in there. Do a Sigma and get Boyzone to do a top line. What about that? You ever thought about that? Hit up Gary Barlow. See what I got on. Do a Sigma and be very shit. Right. Annette, before I get in trouble, let's move on to the next track. What else we got? What else we got? What else we got? Woodtecker. Beneath the Fold demo. Fuck me, that was a loud start. I didn't say anything that bad, I was only joking. Don't put it on Twitter. Actually, I wouldn't actually care. we doing ratings now? That's good, man. Solid 7.2 out of 9.8. I see Mr. Porter has joined us. Shout out to that dude because his office flooded today, which is my sister's office. And he had to walk through waist-high water to get home. So, feel for you, man. I can't believe you even made it onto the stream. I thought you'd be having a hot bath at the minute. So, that I wrote loads of notes, and the reason I wrote loads of notes is because I was really feeling the track. Which is a good thing. Really good vibe. So, let's start somewhere. I thought the intro was not that good. Because I say that because the actual track was great. After it dropped, I thought it was really good. And the intro didn't allude to what was coming. So I think you can rework that a bit. Because the intro was kind of like, eh. But then when it started rolling, it was really good. So I think the intro needs a rework, personally. Vibes-wise, let's talk vibes. Loads of vibes. Absolutely lovely. I love the bass. Do-do-do-do. I love your little 808 hits. Your little roll down. I think that's great. On the subject of bass, some of the I think their samples stand out, like volume-wise. So maybe if you're struggling to get levels, maybe put them all to a bus and just compress the bus a bit. Keep them all in check. Vibes-wise, what else did I write on the vibe factor? Yeah, second half. I think you could progress to a string section. Slowly introduce some soft strings, some cellos, maybe a violin. Second half, like just step up that old LTJ Bookham style. Just let it step up a little bit, but with some strings creeping in would be really nice. Your drum rolls. Oh, I like how the snare changes. I did notice that the snare sound changes in the second half. I thought that was great, and there were some new rolls. I think those rolls could be backed with breaks. That would really just be cream on top. What else? The kick drum, this is a bit more technical, is possibly phasing, I think, because it's got the hollow sound, which usually is when a kick is phasing, or the kick's just got no weight at all, and you need to boost it. Where the fundamental of the kick is as well. So wherever it naturally sits, 100 hertz, 120, fucking 85. Just have a look. What else? That was it, man. Yeah, I got excited, which is why I wrote so many notes, which is a good thing. I think that was really, really good. So thanks for sending that in. Hopefully, that gives you some tips. Let's have a little look at the comments. Where did it start? Is this track 4? Look, don't worry about the Sigma thing. I was only having a joke. You know, I appreciate everyone's type of drum and bass, whether or not it's fucking Girls Aloud drum and bass or Dillinger. I appreciate both. You know, I just prefer some over the other. But when you make a track with Take That, what am I going to say? Anyway, right. Where we at? Very interesting drop. Yeah. The tune grooves, yeah. Sound reminds me of Utopia soundtrack. This is nice. Loving this one so far. Very unique but groovy. This is dope. Lots of good comments here. Seba vibes. Fair, that's a compliment, isn't it? Liking the early electro vibes. I love those chords. Snare sounds sharp. Yeah. Thoughts really good. Oh, Siren, Captain Ram, the Ram Man. He's now a moderator as well, so fucking hell. Power's gone to his head. Right, really good. Basses need leveling together and gluing as they all sound a little too different in terms of level. Love the drums. Super dynamic and groovy. Yeah, my only beef was the kick and the bottom end of the kick. Snare was good. Constantly amazed at the quality of stuff getting sent in. I know, the standard is high, isn't it? Fuck sending your tunes into this thing because it is high. This song is a conversation. That's a good compliment. Yep. 8.956 out of 10. I like it. This sounds like early 2000s Calyx turned Liquid. Yeah, lots of good shit here, mate. Right, my only gripe is the intro. See, told ya. Right, let's go. No stadium snares. What's next? What time is it? Let's do a couple more. So hot. I might have to not go as long as usual. Flicker. Skulk. Quiet, but I think that's just the mix down. Nice. Very nice. Skulk. That was Flicker with a track called Skulk. Definite vibe. Definite vibe inside. I pull my back, man. Yeah, that was really, really vibey. Really nice, in fact. I think some variation in the breaks. Particularly towards the end of the track. I feel like it was just getting a bit loopy. Maybe you could move the snare a bit. The drums as well, they sounded like over compressed to me. Like you had a limiter on them, maybe. The kick drum was sounding alright actually, but the rest of the drums sounded really compressed. So I don't know how you're processing them, but I think you need to loosen them up a bit to give it a bit more dynamic. That was really nice though. Really, I was getting lost in that one. But yeah, that kind of track, I think, it relies on drums so heavily. That kind of tune. So definitely get that sounding tight. Let's have a little look at what people are saying. Very vibey though. Very nice piano. Very much like that one. Right. Most of the tracks liquid vibe. They tend. I suppose they tend to be liquidy, but just because Golfat is liquidy, I Am liquidy, Hospital Records is liquidy. You know. So yeah, most of the time, but it doesn't have to be. We like a stinky track every now and then. Alpha Rhythm says there's a really quiet piano sample that doesn't quite fit, in my opinion. Maybe out of key. It is a bit dissonant. Okay, that's back from you. I love a bit of dissonance. Right, the snare is a tad loud in comparison. Love it though. The highs of the drums also don't sound great to me, but that could be SoundCloud. I think it's the mix. The mix is not right. There are some mix issues, as Mr. Porter's pointed out as well. Yeah, it sounds like a low quality stream, but I think that's over compressing the drums or limiting. Right. The bass seems to fluctuate in volume a lot. You can tell by looking at the spectrum analyzer. Fair. I think there was some low end kick as well getting involved on that. Bassline is proper driving it and the drums are nice. Could do with a little fattening up. Yeah, you will have an issue, I suppose, once you get those drums sitting right. You're then going to have to adjust the bass a little bit to get it all working together. Perspective, really feeling this one. Siran says, lovely vibe, super chilled. Piano sounding a little out of key. It seemed to stick out a teeny bit. Top seemed a little too much compared to the bass, yeah. Wifey just brought me a tea, no milk. What, straight up black tea? Yeah, divorce. Simple. Is Hospital... Oh, well, it depends what tea it is, actually. If it's a fruit tea or herbal tea, then that's good, but... Is Hospital that liquidy, though? Most of the time. They kind of variate nowadays. You get a little bit of variation. I'll fly the liquid flag, don't worry. Well, even then, I'm trying not to too much. I don't want to be pigeonholed into any style. But anyway, agree on the tops. That's from Flicker himself. Yeah, lots of good feedback here. Another good one. Thank you for sending that bad boy in. Right. Rubois. Oh, Rube. Do you mean Rube Boys? They're South African tea. Yeah. Can you get that in chai? Fuck, fair enough. Tea talk. That's a good tea, you know. And it's caffeine free, I believe. I've got some somewhere. Am I even pronouncing that correctly? Rubos. Rubois. Well, it is tea. It's just from a different... Well, no, technically it's not, is it, I suppose. Right, let's do another one. What's this? Wheel of Fortune. Did we have a DRZ? DRZ? Have we already played one of these? I don't think so. Bark from a Tree. Rooibos. Ah. Yeah, natural. Yeah, because I stopped drinking caffeine So I was trying out different natural decafs. Anyway, going off topic.
Recognize. 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 Recognize.
This is only a minute long. I'll let you off because I think you haven't been in here before, but that's way too short for a demo.
Recognize. 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 Recognize.
Well, that was short-lived. Lemon and ginger is a good tea, isn't it? To be fair. Right, so what are we talking about? Where are we at? That's too short, really, to give feedback. And I've just noticed it says underneath that you only started producing a week ago. So, to be fair, for a week, that's not bad at all. You would not want to hear what I was producing when I first started, like a week in. Wasn't pretty at all. Yeah, so I can't really give you much feedback on that. Maybe draw out the intro a bit more and don't use the recognised vocal so much. Maybe use it once or twice in the intro and then hold off, because you used it too much already and it's only a minute and a half. Let's have a little look. What are people saying? Caffeine is the devil. Maybe add some vocal variation. Yeah, too repetitive. I agree. I think DRZ is just getting started producing. He's been posting a lot on Discord. If anyone wants to check out his other stuff and give him some feedback, I'm sure he'd really appreciate it. Yeah, considering you've only been making beats for a week or 2 weeks, that's impressive. Needs more shuffle, I think, less vocal, and don't automate the intro. Yeah, that was weird. You faded it in or some shit. What else? Too much vocal. Some breaks in there would help. Give it some drum variation. Human Nature, hello mate. Can someone send Human Nature a Discord link? Or I'll do it. It's invite only. But would love to have you on. So yeah. Nice one, Alpha Rhythm. Amazing. Join our Discord, mate. I look forward to hearing your stuff. I know you make good tunes already. Right. Let's do another one, because that was too short, wasn't it? I'm just clicking at will. Took some samples and a serum preset shared by Johnny Mitekissyou to help get the track started. Wow. You better have made the most of it, son. Oh, we got an advert. Ah, you suck. No, we haven't.
Across the nation actually steals your life away from you and you don't even realise it. what I'm saying? I'm going to do it. And I just got the shock of my life when I realised how long ago that was. How long ago that was. I just got the shock of my life when I realised how long ago that was. How long ago that was.
Yes, thank you. That was John Britton. Procrastination. Appreciate you sending that in, dude. I'm gonna... I don't want to insult you. I think you're new to producing, or newish anyway.
Fill up the tank of jazz and kickstart your staycation, whether you're...
Because you've thrown a lot in there. There's like 3 or 4 different tracks on the go. So I feel like maybe I think that's what people do when they start, right? They throw the kitchen sink in. That's a classic move. And the main bit, like the da-na-na-na, that's one tune. I think you can get one tune out of that. You can draw that out. Lots of random noises appear. So yeah, I would maybe go back and kind of take your favourite bit and then rework that as one track. I can't think straight. It's so hot. Sweating. Yeah. This sounds like it's early doors and it needs a bit of work. So maybe get back through it. Try and get one track out of it and resubmit it. Let's see what other people are saying. Kit could use more sub. I didn't want to get involved on the technicals because I feel like you need to get the track right. You can even see by the waveforms you've got random cuts and edits in weird places. Maybe bring in, what might help you actually is to pull a reference track. So get a track you like and pull it into your DAW and just run it alongside, so you can see a classic arrangement and also where they make changes. You can, maybe that will help you figure out how to get a nice arrangement together. Let's have a little look. The main lead gets a bit repetitive. It could be layered to more interesting and catchy. That was from Dimbolt. Nice pads. There was a nice pad. That is very true. Use it more. Serious old school influences. That synth on the riff could be a lot more heavy. Yeah. Again, pad is perfect. Give us the pad. Put the pad in Discord. Let's make some tunes out of the pad. Sounds like the subnotes are maybe overlapping in places, which causes a little crashing. Yeah. Again. What else we got? 2 breakdowns. Both just pop up out of nowhere. Definitely need some gel. Yeah, I agree. But yeah, no, good effort, man. Right. What else we got? Share that pad. Let's do one more. Fuck. It is hot. I thought it was meant to cool down as well. I thought it was meant to be cold, man. It's TZ. TZ.
Procrastination actually steals your life away from you and you don't even realise it.
You've clearly got a good ear. I feel like you've definitely got a good ear for sampling and songwriting. That's for sure. That is for sure. Snare could have a bit more beans, a bit more weight, a bit more oomph. But my biggest problem with your tunes is that I feel like you're still finding your own sound. At the moment, it does sound very Dawn Wall-y, which is not a bad thing. Like, because Dawn Wall don't own that sound. No one owns a sound, but it does feel a little bit copy-ish, if you know what I mean. And I feel like you need to do something to differentiate, because they do that same drum, that very strict drum pattern, and a similar how you've got the drum sound is really nice, but it's quite similar. And the classic vocals, the deep reversed, that style of vocal, you can't really hear what they're singing, but it's a little bit too integral, if that makes sense. Again, that is not necessarily a bad thing, but you could definitely add your own twist to it somehow, whether that's through synth work or through the way you use a vocal. But you've clearly got an awesome ear, man. It's very good. Don't get me wrong. I ain't taking away. It's a really good track. And sonically, it's nice. It's good. I think it's all right. The snare could do with a little bit of work, but that is, we're nitpicking, completely nitpicking. Let's have a little look at the comments. Another banger. Yeah, you do make loads of good tracks, man. Definitely. You should be sending this shit out. I'm assuming you are. Right. This is sick. Oh, Dawn Wall vibes. Another banger. Satel vibes. Peng vocal and Dawn Wall, yeah. A few Dawn Wall comments. Another great tune. Only thing I suggest is to move bass notes off bar. That could be interesting, actually. Bit too stiff, in my opinion. Shaker in the background throughout the drop is maybe a bit loud or repetitive. Just a bit annoying for me. But this, apart from that, this is vibe certified. I agree. Lots of vibage. Lots of vibage. I need to know I like how you get your drums sitting though, man. I do. I like the tops. Tops sound good. Cyran, the Ram Man, Captain Ram, says, great tune, nice mix. From a personal opinion, I think you need to do more things to make it not sound like the Dawn Wall vibes. Again, personal opinion. I hear too many these days and it just takes the edge off of it. Maybe get some more breaks in there over the standard Loop Masters breakage sample. What's this standard Loop Masters breakage sample? Can I have it? Do some edits or something just to keep things going. Again, personal opinion, not taking it away from the tune. Yeah. Yep. I swear SoundCloud is making everything sound smashed. Yeah, it does. It does to a degree, you're right. It does sound, but you can still hear smashes in the mix. Regardless of SoundCloud. Right, what else we got? Just change the snare. Ooh. Woodblock swamped in reverb could spice things up. Yeah, it takes years to find your own sound. Absolutely, man. You're doing nothing wrong. This is absolutely banging. Your tracks are great. It's just obviously you don't want everyone to go, oh, it just sounds like Dawn Wall. That's not taken away from it, because that's a very hard thing to do. So you've clearly got talent. It's just I still struggle with finding my own sound as well, man. I still get inspired by everything. Everyone does. It's not easy to find a sound. Just don't want, I suppose you're too good for people to say you just sound like Dawn Wall because you're clearly talented, so you just don't want that association, I would say. Right, it's the drum break he used. It's off a breakage sample pack. Send it to me, for god damn. I want it. I'll use it. Right. Cool. I am going to call it, I think, because it's really hot. I would carry on going, but it's really, really hot still in here, even though it was meant to be cooler tonight. So I've got a dry throat. I've just about got through this without collapsing. So I think I'm going to call an early one today. I apologise, but hopefully it'll be a bit cooler next week. And we'll have the foghorn video. We'll do tune of the week next week. That's new. That's good. And the list is still looking good. I think we got through 8, maybe 7 or 8. So yeah, appreciate you all signing in. I appreciate all you watched yesterday, my silly video on hospitality. I might do some more of those. Just ring you up on random, get drunk together, innit? Just have a little chat. What's going on? Some Instagram live shit. That was good to do. Yeah, I'm gonna go and make. I'm gonna try and make beats. I'm gonna try and make some music now. I've got a lot to do. I've got to make a new album. So I will catch you all later. Peace out. Stay safe. Usual stuff.